gentlemen, make a whole bunch of noise for Curious Comedy Showdown. And please keep it going for your host this evening. Lose your minds for Stacey, Hallal.
Oh, look at you. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming to Curious Comedy Theater this evening. You're smarts. You're all smarts. I'm Stacey. I will be your host. Tonight, you're going to see a show that's entirely improvised, just for you, one time only, never to be seen again, unless you go to the Curious Comedy Facebook page or YouTube channel, because we're live streaming the whole show tonight. What? And it'll stay up there. You can see it again later, tomorrow, when you want to relive all your favorite moments. Also, I'll call the players out in a moment, but we have a few improvisers working out here in the dark. Give it up for Johan on the keys. And the man controlling the projector, the lights, sound effects, Dan up in the booth. And hidden in a secret room, controlling all the cameras in the live stream. Give it up for Luke. Luke's got his own fan base building here, you guys. So it's people who love. All right, I told you my name, which is Stacey. On the count of three, please tell me yours. 1, 2, 3. Very nice to meet you. I got them all. We'll chat later. I am an Aries. I'm going to warm you guys up a bit. I'm an Aries, so I'm already warm. I'm fiery. What's your astrological sign? 1, 2, 3. A lot of Aries here tonight. Excellent. All right. Cool. So what we're going to do, the first half, we're going to do short games like Whose Line Is It Anyway, if you've seen that show. Speaking of which, Colin Mockery from Whose Line is going to be in Portland, March 11th, playing with the Curious Comedy All-Stars at Revolution Hall. So get your tickets right away, because it will sell out. It's Colin Mockery at Revolution Hall. All right, cool. You guys, though, will be the judges of these games, because these players will be competing to win points. And the way that you guys will do that is after there's a game, I will count from 1 to 5, with 1 being like, yeah, they did some improv and I saw it. And then 3 will be like, wow, that was really funny. And 5 will be like, oh, that's so funny. I will watch the live stream tomorrow to watch it again. So to practice that, I would like you to judge my hosting so far. Keep in mind, I can see all your faces really clearly. All right, is it a 1? Always someone. There's always. Is it a 2? 3? A 4? A 5? I knew you were smart. I knew it. All right, let's bring our players out. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to the Curious Comedy Players. Introduce themselves to you. If you'll each step forward, say your name, and say something you're looking forward to doing in the spring, which I can smell in the air. Let's start with you, Tyler.
My name is Tyler, as Stacey pointed out, and I'm looking forward to going to Brighton Bush Hot Springs, which you all know and love, but I've never been to, so yeah.
All right.
My name is Laura. I'm looking forward to going to Alaska. Yeah, it's colder.
My name's Chad, and I'm looking forward to heading out into the wilderness and collecting wildflowers in my apron.
I'm Chris, and I'm looking forward to putting more money in my savings account.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I'm looking forward to walking dogs when it's not raining, because I just took on dog walking as my 4th career. So, yeah, spring and dog walking.
My name is Matt, and I'm looking forward to doing some sweet, sweet taxes.
Yeah, aren't we all? Aren't we all? Taxes are fun. All right, so we've warmed you guys up. Now we're gonna do an opening game, but there will be some scoring that will go with it. So what we're gonna do is play a game called Tag Team Song. And the way this game works is someone will step forward, start singing a song that will be improvised with Johan and based on your suggestion. At any point, someone in the back line can step forward. They will continue the song flawlessly flawlessly. Whether they're in the middle of a line, a phrase, a word, a breath, they have to make it sound like one song as much as possible. The last person out here when the song ends is gonna get some bonus points. But you can't. But if you end the song too soon because you want those points, you will lose points. All right. It was only half of it. The most bizarre, unsatisfying sound effect ever. All right, for this song, what's something you wouldn't normally sing a love song about? I heard shoes. Shoes is your suggestion. You sing a song about shoes. And why don't you guys count down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will. We fit together. Everyone wants to be us, 'cause we go together like a pair of Adidas. And you know we're on the up and up, not like Nike. We're going places and where love is gonna be mighty. So
I'm gonna pull you in and lace you up nice and tight. And even though you're the left one, oh, you feel so right. This love is just the starting. Ooh. Feels like a good pair of Dr. Martens. We're two of a kind. Just two of a kind, you and I.
you and I always stand by side each other, 'cause we love our shoes to touch. You and I are standing side by side.
And it's too much. We're two of
The kind, two of a kind.
Of a kind. When I leave you under my bed, my puppies find you, then you're dead. No matter how much I yell, you're still dead to me. But what the hell?
We're two of a kind. Put your tongue on my tongue. Lick, lick, lick.
Give it up for all the players! Chris Parsons gets 1 bonus point for tagging the song with licking. Tyler also gets a bonus point for working tongues in there. All right, everybody sit down except Tyler, Matt, and Chad, please. All right. They're going to play a game called New Choice. And the way this works is these guys are going to start doing a scene based on a suggestion I'll get from you in a moment. At any point, I'll ring my bell, and they'll have to make a new choice. Like, have you ever said something you wished you could take back? Or did your president ever say something you wish he'd take back? So it's like that. And then I can ring my bell as many times as I want, and then when they finally say something I accept, I won't ring my bell, and they'll move forward. So Tyler, why don't you get a suggestion for your new choice theme?
What's something that's about this big?
Pumpkin.
A pumpkin. Thank you very much.
Great, and we're gonna see this and count down with me. 5,
4, 3, 2,
1.
Just a carving my pumpkin with a knife. Just a carving my pumpkin with a knife. Getting real stabby while my dad is watching.
New choice, Matt.
I'm just having a good time with my knife.
New choice.
Dad, would you like to join me and give me attention?
Yeah, sure, buddy. I will. I just, I have to take a call. Oh. I have to, see your brother. I have to go be with people I like. Oh. I'm so sorry, pal. You know, I mean, this has been fine.
I get it. Go.
Okay, cool. I'll be home at... Hey.
I thought he would
Tyler,
be
new reaction to seeing Chad.
Hi. Oh my God, thank God. Oh my God. It's your turn.
Speak, Dad.
Sorry, your mother's beauty just takes the words right out of my mouth. I was just telling Ben that I'm gonna go spend time with some people I like better than him.
Well, that makes all the sense in the world. You have fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Bob.
Hey there. I brought a pumpkin to show you a way to carve it that doesn't worry us. I brought you a pumpkin, and we're going to use it as a metaphor for social skills. I brought you a pumpkin, and I thought maybe, what if we just left it intact?
We could do whatever we want with it. I'm not celebrating Halloween this year.
What are you talking about?
I'm not celebrating it, Mom.
Hey, babe, have you seen my going out shirt?
I put it right...
Hey, babe, have you seen my spooky Count Chocula costume? Hey, babe, have you seen my A League of Their Own Jimmy Dugan handmade, one-of-a-kind Tom Hanks look-alike cosplay?
It's upstairs in the closet next to your Count Chocula shirt.
Thank you.
What's his deal? That guy's not a good dad. I'm not a big fan of that one. I'm over it, Mom. It's time for a divorce. Think about it.
Ben, you gotta understand, in terms of a family, it's kind of a last in, first out kind of thing. A child does not decide when parents get divorced. A child is often the cause of a parent.
I know that. I know. You can blame me. I'm fine with it. Put it all on me. Let's just get out of here. Go to Florida. Let's just, you and me, Mom. Let's just, hopefully you'll find a good man. You know, I'm kind of just gonna go solo. Run away, you know, get out of here. Because you guys aren't doing the job. Take my pumpkin with, and my knife.
Ben, I got you a costume too. It's Freddy Krueger, because you're so creepy. It's Jason, because you're so creepy. It's the Boogeyman, because you're so creepy. It's Dottie from A League of Their Own.
He gets me.
But he just told us he's not celebrating Halloween this year.
Oh.
Well, if there's a Dottie costume. Hold on.
Okay, this is one of the things we need to
Take
work
your clothes off
on.
a different way.
Snap pants.
Stop buying him snap pants.
I'm a Rockford Peach now, aren't I?
All right.
Yeah, you are.
Listen, and you're You're our Rockford Peach.
But if you want to be a Rockford Peach, it means you got to play by the rules of the league. If you want to be a Rockford Peach, you got to have rosy cheeks and a little bit of fuzz. If you want to be a Rockford Peach, it means that the only pit is in the middle. If you want to be a Rockford Peach, you've got to act like a Rockford Peach.
Oh, okay.
And that means no knives.
Okay. There's my knife.
He said knives plural. I want the rest of it.
Here's my butterfly knife.
That's it. Give it up for Tyler, Matt, Sam. All right, here's that voting I told you about. Ladies and gentlemen, was that new choice? Was it a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? I think I'll give it a 5. Eked it out. Eked out that 5. All right, let's get Jessica, Laura, and Chris out here. These guys are going to play a game called Soap Opera. They are also going to do a scene, but during the course of this scene, at some point, one of them has to always be looking forward, one of them has to be making eye contact with someone else, and one of them has to be lounging dramatically. They could switch around who's doing what, but one has to be doing each of those things at any given time. Great. Chris is already getting started. Laura, would you like a suggestion for your scene?
I would. What's something that you're afraid of? Snakes? Snakes, thank you very much.
All right, great. We'll see the soap opera in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Is it gone?
Can you see it?
I sense its presence. By you, Lester.
It's in me.
Your presence is radiating towards me. But I'm gonna look for that snake.
No.
I'm gonna look real hard because I can't take your radiance anymore, Samantha.
Don't do it. Don't look for the snake.
Dr. Smith, I have to tell you something.
Yes? What is it?
Say it to me.
No. What? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Do it. Do it for me.
I can't tell you that I am in love with Dr. Smith.
Dr. Smith? The mere mention of his name makes you swoon, Dr. Smith. You see what it does to her? Do you see? He's out there somewhere.
I'm Dr. Smith.
Oh, God!
I'm Dr. Smith.
All along?
Yes, I've been Dr. Smith since I was born, actually.
Did you know?
I did. I brought all of you out here with a snake as a ruse.
Does that mean I'm the ruse?
No, it means there's a snake that's loose and it's coming for you.
It's a loose ruse. Good God.
Please. But you did it for love. You did it for the love of me, and that makes me so happy I could burst into a million pieces right now.
Please don't.
Love is exhausting.
Oh, it is. Your smell is intoxicating, but we can still find the snake.
No, it's here. It's here. It's back. It's back.
It's back.
It's back.
Yes.
No matter what happens, I want you to know
Yes.
that I love you so much. And I would like to tell you right now everything I like about you.
Oh, please.
Not
The
before
sweet way.
I want. I got a bit of both of doctor and love in that little sandwich.
I really want to hear what she has to say about how she loves me. Please let her tell me.
Then say it while I'm between you.
Yes, that is the ultimate test of love.
Fine.
Not.
Together. I'm looking at you, but no.
It's the way that you look into the sky and you dream of possibilities. It's the way when you walk into a room, you always lead right foot first.
I do.
Because you're methodical. It's the way you breathe when you're near me.
Every word is like a snake bite to me.
That's it. Give it up for Jessica, Laura, and Chris. All right. Was that soap opera a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 4? They got a 4. All right, let's get everybody back on stage. We're going to play a game called Wait a Minute. The way this works, 2 people will be doing a scene at any point. Someone in the back line can yell,
Wait a minute.
and then they'll have to tell me why they think they should get to go in and replace one of the performers. If I accept it, I'll ring my bell, they get to go in. If I reject it, I'll honk the horn, they have to stay on the back line, and the 2 people in the front get to continue on. This is another game where the people left out at the end, they'll have about 2 minutes. Whoever's still out front will get more bonus points. It all never resolves. It's maddening. Can I get a suggestion of something that drives you crazy? Drivers. The suggestion is drivers. Drivers. Let's get 2 people out, and we'll see this now.
If you just want to take a turn up here, and then I think if you turn by the gas station.
And you're sure that you're my driver's test instructor?
Oh, yes. And then if you just want to stop at this Claire's, I just need to run in and get a couple things.
Wait a minute. Her hands are not properly at 10 and 2.
That's correct.
Parking. She was parking. Okay, thank you. You're doing really well.
Are you sure you're supposed to leave me in the car?
I think I'd know.
Okay.
Just wait, and no matter what happens, don't leave.
Get in, just go.
What?
Just go.
Okay.
Stop.
No, you come back here. Come back.
What? Oh, no.
Don't you stop.
This is my driving. This is a part of the test.
Well, then I want you to come to a complete stop at this intersection. Then I need you to go through as fast as possible.
Wait a minute. Who is this? This guy knows driving instructions? He just jumped into a car.
That's right.
So I don't know. I just need you to get me to the out of here. And
Wait
just
a minute.
As fast as you...
This person should be way crazier.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Wait a minute. He should be way more panicked.
Yes.
I just need you to go. Just go. Stop. All right. That was a bad choice. Now hold on.
Wait a minute. He didn't use the door to get back in the car.
Oh, yeah, let's see you do
What?
it.
Wait a minute, why is she standing on the seat?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Fuck you!
Crime endowment. Who's gonna guess? Okay, everybody say bye, Matt. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye, Matt. Matt's gonna go out into the soundproof booth, which is the cold, rainy outside. Excellent. We do not provide coats or rain gear. We're a nonprofit. There's little yellow envelopes if you want to make a donation. It's tax deductible, and we won't spend it on coats or rain gear. All right, the way that crime endowment works is we will bring Matt in, but he's gonna have to figure out through clues given by Chris and Laura what his crime is and some details about that. So we're going to get those suggestions from you. So what's an activity in your day-to-day life that is not a crime? I heard, I'm going to say yoga. I heard yoga. And I heard showering, so let's say yoga in the shower.
Yoga in the shower.
Yoga in the shower. And he's doing this yoga in the shower with somebody. Beyonce. I heard Beyonce. Right. With Beyonce. And let's add another person. Okay. Who else? Oprah Winfrey. I heard Oprah Winfrey. Beyonce and Oprah Winfrey. Okay. He doesn't even know there's two people. Yeah. So, buckle up. This is going to take forever. Okay. When I count to three, everybody call. Oh, exactly. Sorry. And also, while they're giving hints, he's going to be guessing. If he is close, you guys are going to give him like a little golf clap. So let's practice that so he knows he's on the right. Great. If he's guessing and he's way off base, you guys can go boo, hiss, so he knows that he is off. But if he guesses it, you're going to go bananas. So let's practice that. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Now let's welcome back Matt. On the count of three, say, come back, Matt. 1, 2, 3. Come back, Matt.
Yeah. I'm here on my own, okay?
You tell us what you did.
Okay, I was given swim lessons at Channing Tatum in Paducah, Kentucky. There's nothing wrong with that.
You're a dirty, dirty dog.
Yeah.
Dirty, dirty, downward dog.
Yeah. Just like Dog the Bounty Hunter, huh?
Not like Dog the Bounty Hunter at all, because he can do a mighty fine downward dog.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. You want to get all yoga with me, huh? Yeah?
No, we do not want to go yoga with you.
Especially not where you were doing it.
You sick son of a bitch.
I don't like when you put your chin on my head.
You don't like that?
No.
You don't like that?
Oh, really?
I don't like my drain getting clogged when there's hair in it.
Well, then call the plumber. Okay, we'll call the barber. You should call my Uncle Rick. He's a good guy. He'll come over.
You're so dirty.
Yeah.
I just want to wash you clean.
Like
all
Mr.
this crime.
Lather you up with the sons of justice.
Put your face back on his head. Put it back on his head.
Yes! I'm like a cap, one that you wear to keep it dry.
Like a baseball player?
No.
Like a sports, like an athlete?
I'm like a jellyfish, except minus the tentacles.
Yeah, like a sea animal? All right.
And you were... Yeah.
We got a bunch of gifts and stuff together because Tina's pregnant.
Oh, yeah, that's happening today.
Yeah, that's happening. You know what that's called? It's for a baby.
Yeah,
Shower.
no,
Yeah, I was not showering. I was showering. I was showering. Big deal. In the yoga studio?
No.
No.
You were doing your yoga.
In the shower.
Yeah.
Don't knock it till you try it. That's all I'm saying.
It's not allowed. That's why they wear the yoga pants, to keep the dirty in.
I don't like you. I don't like you.
You don't like me? Well, I'm a likable person. Everybody loves me.
Like Raymond Romano?
No.
Everybody loves Raymond. He's a good guy. You sure?
You want a glass of lemonade?
Yes. Like Beyonce? Yeah. Is that it? Or is it now? Okay.
Not just Beyonce, you son of a bitch.
And her boo? Jay-Z?
Oh, no.
Solange?
No.
TL's Destiny's Child? Okay, I'll stop for a minute.
They don't call him the king of daytime television. You dirty son of a bitch.
You're gonna have to figure this out on your own.
Yeah.
We get your network of criminals.
Oprah! Yeah. That it? There more?
No.
All right, so yeah, I was showering, doing yoga with Oprah and Beyonce.
There he is. Although I don't know the name of this yoga move.
How'd that
So
picture get on
beautiful.
my body?
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, was that crime endowment a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? It was a 5. And 1 extra point for Matt. Yay. Just because I feel like being nice to him. All right, let's get Tyler, Jessica, and Chad out. This will be the last game of the first half. They're gonna play a game called Inner Song-a-log. During this scene, at some point, I'll ring my bell, and one of them will have to step forward and sing the character's inner thoughts to you. And then when they're done, they'll go back to the scene. Chad, would you like a suggestion for your scene?
Yes. You know, think of those pretentious Sherwin-Williams paint colors. Could I get one for a shade of yellow, please?
Marigold.
We're gonna go, wait, what was that?
Bashful daffodil.
Bashful daffodil. Somebody's remodeling.
All right, we're gonna see this bashful daffodil. Count down with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Liza May, your suitor's here.
Yep. Oh, already? I was just sitting here amongst the flowers, thinking and dreaming.
I thought you said she is smart.
She is smart. I mean, she's sitting in the flowers, but sometimes her head's in the weeds. You gotta get out of here, Liza May. Marrying this man's your one chance to get out of this poverty. We wanna see you blossom.
It's so nice to meet you, Mr. Montgomery.
Pleasure. She is pretty.
She's extremely pretty.
Thank you. I've been told that my whole life.
That's wonderful, and you got a lot of land on you.
Sing about that, Jessica.
Everybody thinks I'm a real big man with a lot of wealth and a lot of things, but I'm broke, and I don't really think that I can do anything without somebody giving it me, including a marriage and land. Everybody thinks I'm a real big man, but I'm kind of empty. I'm more than sad. I stand real tall, but I feel real bad. I need land and stuff and her.
I suppose there is quite an acreage that comes with my hand.
Yeah. Indeed, there is. It's a sizable dowry.
Yeah. Chad, inner song-a-log.
There's not really any land. In fact, I'm a lying man. We're facing eviction from my gambling addiction. I went around, I slummed it down and hoarded up until I returned and the house was boarded up. But I've got blackmail on his father. And I've got him just living in fear. And if this man don't marry my daughter, I'll end his political career. I got it in the bag. And once they're married, I'll tap into that wealth and I'll slice off a little bit of that cake for myself. And that's that.
Well,
yes, as many as 100 acres.
That's just wonderful. Now that that's been settled, I'd like to woo you. I'd like to tell you some nice things about you, aside from the fact that you're pretty, because you're awful tall. And I kind of like that in a lady.
Thank you.
And you smell real good. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure your baking skills are great.
Average.
Excellent. That's all I ever really wanted. And I promise I'll be nice, I'll be kind, I'll do whatever it takes to be the best damn husband there is in this town.
Okay, great.
Tyler, inner song-along.
I'm just 12 squirrels in a dress. I'm not a girl at all. Just 12 little squirrels. I'm just 12 squirrels in a dress, working together to approximate human motion. But just because I'm a dozen squirrels doesn't mean I don't have feelings like a real girl. I have 12 different sets of feelings, one for each squirrel in this dress. In this dress, I'm squirrels in a dress, 12 squirrels in a dress. And if this marriage doesn't work out, back to the forest I'll go.
So you're happy about marrying me?
Yeah, some of us are.
That's it! Give it up for Chad, Jessica, and Tyler! All right, you guys, put your hands together for the number you want that scene to get. I'm gonna skip one. Was it a 2? 12! Was it a 3? Was it a 4? Was it a 5? Dan, that got 12 points for these players. 12 points. Just for Tyler. And 6 for Jessica and Chad. All right, while he's doing that math and we're getting ready for intermission, I have a couple announcements. You guys can all come up. A couple things. Intermission's coming up. What can you do? You can get more food and drinks at the bar. Who's had food and drinks? They're great, right? Give it up for our bar staff. They work super hard. Woo! Please tip them well. They could work in a place where people buy drinks all the time. Instead, they work here because they love comedy. So please be kind to them. Also, let's give a round of applause to our door staff and volunteers. If you're watching what we do here and it looks like fun and you think you might want to try it, you can go sign up for a free 2-hour workshop and you can come in and learn and dip your toe in the water and see what it's like. We teach what we do here. A lot of the people up here came through our classes. And I really believe in improv. We all really believe in the power of it, not only to be a thing you can do on stage, but it'll help in your life. It helps you listen, communicate better, give and take, get along with people. And this is a great time to try to get along with people better. And improv is a great place to do that. So feel free to sign up for that. You can also sign our email list. We send out notices of things coming up, like the Colin Mockery Show. We also do the All Jane Comedy Festival. We have special guest Lori Kilmartin is coming in March as well. Tons of stuff, so sign up for that. And we often give free tickets to our email list. And we won't spam you because we're a nonprofit and we don't know how. But when we figure it out, we're gonna spam the shit out of you. But it's never gonna happen. Okay. Also, bathrooms there. You can go outside. And finally, if you like us on Facebook, go outside. I meant to smoke or to... If the line's too long for the bathrooms, no one's going to say anything. No, please don't go to the bathroom outside. I'll get in a lot of trouble. Last thing, if you like us on... I'm actually blushing now. Like us on Facebook during intermission, and we'll pick one person who likes us during Facebook to get 2 free tickets to come back to Curious Comedy Theater. Woo! All right, now we're going to find out who won the first half. Everyone put your hands on your knees. We're going to do drum roll. The winner of the first half is Tyler. What? 20 points, Tyler. All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll see you soon. I think Dan just threw you some shade, you guys, calling your round of applause meager, so... All the way through that time. Yay! Let's show Dan how well you guys can make noise. Let me hear it. Much better. Dan's very happy. Welcome back. You guys have a good intermission. Yay! Did anybody pee outside? I knew it. I knew it. Darn it. All right. Okay, well, we're going to change things up for this half. Instead of doing the shorter games that we did in the first act, now we're going to do a little bit longer of a piece. We're going to have the top 3 players from the first half come out. Let's give it up for Laura, Tyler, and Chad. They will be competing to win Showdown. Any one of them can win this show still. They are each a director of a film. You're going to see the first act of each of these films. Then you're going to vote on which 2 of those films you want to move forward. Then you'll see the second act of each of those movies, and then you vote for which one gets to go all the way through to its glorious conclusion. So we're going to find out titles and genres in a moment, but first they're going to get suggestions. Let's start with you, Laura.
I'd like to have a place where people gather to have a good time generally. Coffee shop. What was over here? Starbucks. Okay, Curious Comedy. Okay, Starbucks it is. And then how about just an adjective that you would use to describe your mom?
Bitter.
I heard bitter, I heard perplexed. I have it. Okay, great. Bitter. Great. Bitter.
Cool.
Not every mom? No? Okay.
Can I get a historical war? The Revolutionary War, okay. And can I get a lady's name? Margaret, thank you very much.
Great.
I need 2 suggestions. The first is, what's a game that you used to play as a kid, like an outdoor? Not like a board game, but like an outdoor, like physical game. I heard hide and seek.
Great.
This is all I could make out.
Excellent.
And the other thing I need is an element, like one of the natural elements. I heard fire.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about fire today. Great. And while they're thinking of their stuff, I will mention that there is another show here tonight at 9:30. It'll have 3 teams performing for you. Starts at 9:30. It lasts about an hour, so you'll still be home and asleep by 11, like Portlanders do. Get up for your rainy hike tomorrow at 7:30. And normally that show costs $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. But for you guys, because you've been so amazing, you can stick around for free. All right, let's hear our genres and titles.
I'm going to be directing a horror, and it's called The Bitter Exorcist.
I'm going to be directing a period piece, and it's called Maggie's War.
I'm going to be doing a young adult fiction action film called The Hiding Games, Becoming Lit a Light.
All right, Becoming Little Light?
Lit a Light.
Lit a Light. Okay, I'm just trying to help Dan get that because he's going to do stuff with it. All right, that's it. Let's start with Laura's film.
A young man and young woman in their early 20s are frantically behind a Starbucks counter trying to make orders in the middle of a discussion about their date from the last night.
Well, I was all like, go, and he was all like, no, and I was all like, fine.
And it's their date from last night.
So to clarify, when he said that, I said, let's make sure consent is happening so that our threesome could go well.
Right. And then he was all like, no, and I was all like, whatever.
Yeah, that's not how it works, babe.
Well,
That's
then
not-
how is it supposed to work?
Consent means you have to hear a yes, see a yes, feel a yes, be a yes. That's it. He wasn't on board. That's why it didn't happen and why I am extremely frustrated right now.
Well, I'm sorry. Double macchiato.
Wait, I'll make... Oh, you...
What? Just grab your drinks and go.
Thank you for coming, sir. We appreciate your business.
Have you ever had a threesome?
Are you... Okay, so you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the deal. Like, if we don't do this soon, I'm out of the relationship.
Hey, guys.
Trevor.
Hi.
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 Oh, hi.
Trevor.
We're so happy. Get the order started.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen,
Get the order started.
I'm sorry last night went weird. I just wasn't feeling like a yes, you know?
I understand. I'm sorry. Can I touch your
Yeah,
chest?
please.
I understand.
Can I touch your chest too?
Yeah, sure.
And while they're touching each other's chests, we cut to the outside of the Starbucks, where a priest is about to come through the door. He's consulting his old worn Bible with bloodstains on the cover. He's there for a reason.
Father O'Malley? What are we doing here?
Ignatius, our purpose will become clear enough the moment we walk in that door and you see the evil behind that counter.
There's evil behind the counter.
There is evil behind the counter in virtually every retail store you enter.
Fresh spritz?
Let's go.
There's nobody here.
This is awesome!
Oh my
This is so awesome!
It's happening!
It's happening!
I smell something funny.
Hey, could I take your order?
Father, it's evil! Evil!
Ignatius!
Is that the name of your drink?
I have never heard of that one before.
What he means is he's evaluating the service.
Oh,
We've come to do evaluations.
wonderful.
You're corporate?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Ah.
We answer to the big man, and he's not been happy with service here.
Big man?
The big man?
The big man.
Mr. Starbucks?
Mr. Stark?
Should I go?
No, stay, Trevor.
Don't go anywhere. Okay.
Which one of you is Rodney?
She just called me a traveler.
It's me. I'm the shift manager. I take responsibility for whatever's coming my way.
Rodney, I'd like to talk with you in the break room.
Cut to the break room.
What? It's necessary in case you get too excited by what I'm about to tell you.
I'm locking it down.
This doesn't... Okay.
That Trevor that you had a threesome with, yes, I know.
What's a threesome?
It's where three people get together and one gets sort of ignored while the other two have a better time.
That's not how it was going to go with us.
Trevor is not what he seems.
What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
By the devil?
By the devil himself. The devil didn't even send a lesser demon than him. It is Satan that is actually within Trevor.
And he chose me?
What?
What?
And we cut back behind the counter where Trevor is standing with the young woman.
I feel your influence.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
But it's like a red, hot, angry sound in my brain that's telling me that I really need to go out and influence other people.
Yeah, I'm an Aries.
Oh.
And the camera zooms in on Trevor's face and reveals something sinister. And the title comes across, The Bitter Exorcist.
We open on a woman sewing. The scraps of red and white and blue surround her as she stitches them into something. She has a quiet dignity, and as the camera pans out, we see that it's a really ugly, like, first draft of an American flag. This is Margaret, or Maggie as she's called, and she's our hero.
I'm fucking ugly.
Just then another woman runs in to deliver a piece of important news about the war.
Maggie! What is it? I have to tell you. What is it, Genevieve? The men's uniforms have been stolen and they need new ones immediately. Oh no! But I'm holy crap! I'm in the middle of an inspired creation. It's like a snot rag or something. It's a draft of the flag. You don't like it? I thought the turkey was attractive. No. It's eating a mouse and the blood's drain. You can't see it? It's a symbol of America eating everybody else.
Genevieve, our uniforms.
I know, Matt. Oh, I'm gonna have to throw this on the fire. Yes, please do. Just gonna get it all in there. It's a creative process. It's a difficult process. Maggie, one must endure many mistakes before the right one comes. Yes. I will make the uniforms and I will put aside my goal of creating the best flag America's ever had.
We cut to Maggie taking measurements of various soldiers for the uniforms.
Oh. I'll just give that a little extra seam allowance. And we'll make sure. Okay. Could you stick your tongue out for me, please? Okay. Great.
I so appreciate what you soldiers do. If I could fight out there, I would. But I can only contribute in my way, with my inspired sewing skills.
Well, I'll be sure to kill a Yankee for you.
Please do. Wait.
No, we are the Yankees.
I'll be sure to kill the other side.
Thank you. That head injury. You're all young and dumb, and that's why you're beautiful.
Oh, get those French.
Okay. Yes. You just follow orders, and I'll make sure you look good while you do whatever you decide to do for America.
There's a montage of Maggie sewing all night. The fabrics she's using are like questionable. Like, there's a lot of like paisley and The next morning, we see all the soldiers in their new uniforms. None are the same. And they're all awful.
You look beautiful. See how each one of you is a unique flower, and together you are a montage of your mosaic, the way America is a mosaic of different states coming together as one union.
I have a collar on both sides.
My knees are showing.
Is this a onesie?
I can't feel my feet.
Soldiers, get into formation, please.
This is George Washington.
Please begin your inaugural march in the what the? Maggie.
I've stayed up all night. I haven't slept at all.
I know.
And this is by far the best work I've ever created.
I remember.
This one's Virginia with the 2 collars.
I don't know
because
how
it's
to...
not quite the North and it's not quite the South.
Or the West and the East.
Yes.
Yes. Martha did say her niece was so talented.
She's my favorite auntie.
Yes. The pants look tight, Maggie.
I wanted to provide some distraction.
Well, men, this is an important day. It's a day in which you're going to march out and face the most, God.
I didn't mean to distract them with each other. I meant to distract the enemy. But I see that it's backfiring quite a bit. They're not going to get out of this.
Men, and the battlefield is a scary place where you must muster all of your courage.
So much courage here, General Washington.
Nice dick.
And blackout.
We open on an evil high-tech office where the chancellor looks out over the obstacle course that he's built for the tributes.
Oh.
And
this is good. This is good.
Chancellor?
What?
Would you like some blood?
Yes.
And he luxuriates doing his favorite thing, which is going over once again the rules of the hide-and-seek game to his assistant.
Okay, assistant, where are you?
Yes, I'm right here.
Okay, here we go. Rule number 1.
I know them.
You hide, I seek, okay? That's what they're going to do. Okay, rule number 2, you count to 10. No cheating. Rule number 3, no peeking. Anybody peeks, you know what to do.
Yes. And again, each of the tributes is from one of the districts.
Yes.
And they're all equally and differently oppressed.
Yes.
Yes, makes sense.
Yes.
What about that one charismatic one that the people want to stand behind?
Yeah, that one with the bow and arrows. Yeah, I have plans for her. We'll cheat, okay? We'll peek. So when she goes to hide and you do this, you're gonna go like this. Okay?
Okay.
And watch her. Don't let her get away.
Oh, wait, I'm in the game?
Yeah, sorry, but, you know,
Dang.
that's how it goes. New assistant every time. Unless you bend, then you become more.
Okay, well, I will do you proud.
Okay, thank you, Vlad.
You're welcome.
Vlad.
Yes?
Don't mess this up, okay?
I'll try.
Bye. Love you.
We cut to a tri-split screen where 3 young individuals are in tubes waiting to be raised up onto the battle hide-and-seek fields. On the right, a dapper young man. He's very smart. He's a scientist. He's doing equations. He's got it all figured out to find the perfect hiding space. In the center, a very charismatic leader. She's brawn, she's brains, she's very excelled in the STEM fields, but also can fix a car. And on the left-hand side, just kind of an empty shell of a person who may have a surprise in her yet. And the tubes raise up and they're met with the blinding light of the hide-and-seek field, and they immediately rush out to find the best hiding spots that they can.
Wait! Everybody cover your eyes. And in 10 seconds, you go, okay? Ready? Go. Didn't count. Ha 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 ha. Go. Go. Oh, all of you, run.
They all run and they begin to hide. And out comes the brutal assistant who has taken on his new role as the finder far, far too seriously.
Ollie, ollie, oxen free! Where are you, little ones? I can smell you!
I'm right here.
Oh, look, it's the empty shell. What are you playing at, girl?
I'm hiding in plain sight, sir.
That's a great idea if it hadn't been done last year. No! You thought this was a children's movie? We kill children!
Okay, Vlad, take it down, take it down.
Okay, that's too much?
Just chill, dude,
No,
okay?
that's spot on.
Okay. Where's the other one? The smarty boy. Smarty boy! Where are you? Oh. Oh, the audience sold you out, smarty boy. I wouldn't have looked back there. Oh, he did curtain tricks. Now he's not in the scene anymore. I'll search for him this way.
The lead charismatic one finds the smarty boy, and they come up with a plan.
You found me.
Listen, I feel like we've got to break outside the rules in order to win this game.
That's exactly what my equation said.
Frederick?
Yes.
Together, we can beat them all, and we can free the slavery. We can do it.
Free slavery.
Free
slavery.
Yes.
Free slavery.
Free slavery.
They join hands and say one very empowering sentence, together, word for word.
When you fight for the slaves, you win! Sorry.
All right, let's get our directors out. Let's have a quick review of each of our films, please.
Wow. In The Bitter Exorcist, we've just learned that Trevor has a secret. What will happen when he and the priest meet, and how will Trevor affect everyone around him? All right, Tyler.
Will the soldiers ever stop looking at themselves? And when they do, how will Maggie's uniforms perform on the battlefield?
At the very least, I can guarantee a montage of scenes where all of the hiders who are extras that didn't get lines in the movie just meet their end at the hider's hand.
All right, the way this will work is I'm going to hold my hand over each director's heads as best to my ability, because I'm short and they're big. And you will applaud. You're going to applaud for all of them at least a little bit, because it's Portland and we want to make everyone feel good. And then you'll applaud the hardest for the movie you want to continue. Is it our exorcism film? Is it Maggie's War? Very polite. It was very polite. Is it the hiding game? All right, give Tyler a round of applause for his great efforts. We will resume with you, Laura.
We cut back to Trevor, who is in the back kitchen of Starbucks, because, yeah, there's a back kitchen.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
How'd that meeting with the...
Awesome. It was awesome. Corporate rules.
Oh, yeah?
I love corporate. Super good feedback. Listen, Trevor.
Yeah.
I don't think this is gonna work out.
Oh.
Gina? Gina?
Gina's not here.
Yeah, oh.
Oh, Gina's here. You might find that she's changed.
Gina. Hey, shift's over. We gotta go. Trevor, you're a new shift manager. You're on.
What is shift?
It's usually a thing. Allocated amount of hours of which we're supposed to.
I do what I want, when I want.
And suddenly her voice changes and a deep male voice emerges from her mouth when she speaks.
You will know the pains of hell.
What? What?
Sorry, I feel like Gina maybe got a little possessed.
That's not. Yeah, exactly. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna just go. Bye. Okay. Just gonna go this way. Bye. 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 Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, just good. You guys want a dopio or?
Hey, Rodney.
Yeah?
Let me make you an offer.
Okay.
The lights come up on an extra who was never given any backstory hiding. This one's a brutal one.
Found you!
We come up on one more extra who at most is 10 years old and has a backpack like it's first day of school.
Yes!
One more extra who's just sitting there being pathetic. Now, there are only two left in the arena. Our smart equation kid and our charismatic leader, who are probably going to learn each other's names soon as they devise and come up with the plan that they're about to execute.
You remember what you called me, right?
I did. I called you Frederick because that's your name.
That's right. And you're Lizzie McGuire.
Now that's exposition.
I am Lizzie McGuire. And together, I'm saying yes to you and to our plan. So, the thing is that they're killing people that don't matter. So what we have to do is
matter.
Make everyone matter. Like,
I think that's kind of a line that everyone matters.
Everyone matters. Listen, I've got the brute strength. I can shoot arrows at anyone you want.
I've got the brains, so I can think about it.
Great. But Frederick, really, you
Lizzie McGuire.
I don't make plans. You make plans.
Okay.
Give me 2 ideas and I can shoot some holes in them.
Idea 1.
Mm-hmm.
He just gives one idea, which is the one they do.
We hide in the Overlord's tower. Go straight to the top.
Straight to the top.
And we use these cloaking devices that I makeshifted out of outhouse boards and grass. We'll blend right in.
Right in.
Just then the hider starts to appear, and the cloaks get their test.
Okay, I feel like they should be around here.
I'm gonna sneeze.
If you sneeze right now, everything's over. Suck it in.
Sometimes the priest wandered in and then he wandered out. Don't you want to see him wander back in again?
They make it to the Chancellor's tower to confront the Chancellor, but maybe they can still be found by the hider.
Or the seeker, maybe, right?
You know, it's a really complex game.
All right. Applaud the most for the one you want to see the ending of. Is it the Bitter Exorcist? Is it the Hiding Game? Give a round of applause to Laura! Take us home, Chad.
We cut to the Chancellor, alone in his tower, doing whatever he does when he's alone that's still appropriate, Matt.
Chancellor, the games are almost over.
Yes, I know, I'm watching. Lighter, please. I usually just suck on them by myself, but with the people around, I light it. This is a movie about fire.
It is, Chancellor, it is time to hit the final button, and don't think about the fact that that is your niece.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, I've been thinking a lot, you know, watching the kids do those bad things, and, you know, what if we just don't do it, you know, like...
No!
Okay, well, okay.
The odds are always in their favor, Chancellor. You can't take these games away from the people.
But what if we did, is what I'm saying. Like, you just think about it, you know, it's like, what if we just shook hands and all like had dinner together or something, you know, made a pizza or like lasagna or think, you know, like ate shapes of salsa? What? And who are you, by the way? Because I don't even know your name.
What? I am the news reporter that interviews the children every year.
Oh.
Lonnie Listerson.
Lonnie? Oh, yeah, right, okay. Oh, gosh. You're not the person I want to be having a breakdown in front of, okay. Oh, what? Vlad, okay, wait. 1 minute.
Chancellor,
We can talk.
Chancellor, there's no more waiting.
Okay, but here's the thing, okay, I've been thinking.
No.
Wait, let me talk.
No, yeah.
I don't like the games anymore. Vlad, he's the one who likes the killing so much. And me, I'm like, no. And he's all like, let's do it. And I'm like, but what if we just
How do we know you're telling us the truth, Chancellor?
You want to play two truths and a lie? And I bet the one that I bet one of them, the truths will be no more killing, okay? Yes, it will make it difficult to know, but it'll also be fun. Okay. Cross my heart, hope to die. No.
And just like that, Equation Man honors his hope.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now you.
Frederick.
I promise.
All right, I trust him. I trust him with my life.
And when Vlad comes, I'll talk him down, okay? We have no more killing.
Oh, talk me down!
Okay, Vlad, you've got it a little bit crazy,
me
okay?
This way. I just got one job. It was bring blood to the Chancellor. I didn't ask whose blood. I said, okay, it's like a barista. I've done that in the past. I have those skills. And then you told me I needed to murder some kids.
I said you'll find hide and
I
seek.
don't want to. And then I started doing it. The bloodlust came over me. I changed. You changed. We all changed. Now here I hear you backpedaling.
Vlad.
Yeah.
I was going to offer you a 401k.
It's too late, man. Forget it.
Vlad, come here for a moment.
No.
Touch my hand.
I will absolutely not touch your hand.
What do you see in my eyes, Vlad?
I don't care.
Is it life or is it death? What do you see and what do you want to continue to see?
You know how many kids I just killed?
6. I watched. It was fucking crazy. And that's why I'm saying no more. It stops now.
There's no coming back from that for Vlad. Vlad's gotta go.
Vlad, I wrote you a poem.
Vlad does what he has to before we have to listen to that poem.
Vlad, dear oh Vlad, there's so much that you have been feeling. Vlad, dear oh Vlad, maybe we should stop the killing. Vlad, dear oh Vlad, you kind of remind me of a dove. Vlad, dear oh Vlad, perhaps we should not hate, but love. Vlad, stop the killing, you crazy bastard. Now sing that song you sang to me.
And Vlad begins to sing.
This isn't my story. It's about these little kids. It isn't my story. Let's focus on them. True, I'm charismatic, and watching me kill those kids was great. But in my hands, you should not place their fates. It's not my story.
Yes, it is.
All right, then I'll redo these wrongs. Snap, you're dead. You're the chancellor now. And I'm going toward the woods to atone for my sins. I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry, God.
I'm the chancellor
And it turns out it took a game of hide and seek for them to find themselves.